Welcome guys, let's solve Leetcode 3 longest substring without repeating characters. Given a string is, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. Let's take the first example. So in the first example, as you can see, the the length of the longest substring without repeating character is gonna be 3, right? It's gonna be ABC, or we can take BCA, right? So, but all of them has the same string, right? Same length, right? So we can say ABC is the longest of all, right? But in the second example, as you can see, the only answer is gonna be the only one with length, the maximum length is gonna be B, right? And its length is 1. But in the third one, we can take WKE, right? Its length is gonna be 3. So so how do we generate all of this? First, let's say in brute force, let's say we can generate all of the substrings with any length. And let's take an example, right? A short example. Let's say we have BCA, right? So the substring is, let's say, generate the substrings. We're gonna have A, right? So, and we can have B, and we can have C, and we can have A, right? As you can see, all of them has length 1, right? And they have no, they are without repeating characters, right? And when we take two lengths substring, let's say we can have AB, right? And we can have BC, right? And we can have also CA, right? So as you can see, all of these are substrings are without repeating characters. Let's take with length 3, right? ABC is gonna be a substring without repeating characters, and BCA is gonna be a substring without can be a substring without repeating characters. So as you can see, the maximum, which the longest substring without repeating character is gonna be this one, right? Or this one, right? And all of their length is gonna be 3. So our answer is gonna be 3, right? So in brute force, we can generate all of them and trying to find the links, right? But how do we solve it optimally, right? How do we come up with a solution in of and in of in time complexity? So to solve this problem in of and time complexity, what we are going to do is we have to keep track of the characters that are unique in a set, right? So let's take the first example I have taken, right? A, B, C, A. And so let's start from, let's use two pointers. Let's say that this one is right pointer. Let's say this one is gonna be, let's say I have a right pointer here and a left pointer here. Then I'm going to add the one that the right pointer points to, are my like unique in my set, right? Let's add A to my set. Then then the longest substring so far is a difference between the left and the right, and plus 1, right? So I have one character. That means I have one character right here, right? So it's gonna be 1. My answer is gonna be 1 here. When I move the right pointer to this position, so B is not going to repeat it, right? I'm gonna add B to here, and that I'm take the difference between the right pointer and the left pointer. As you can see, the right pointer is at index 1, and the left pointer is at index. The right pointer is at index 1, and the left pointer is at index 0. So the difference is gonna be 1, and plus 1 is gonna be 2. So my answer is gonna be changed to 2. I will maximize it to 2. Then when I'm right pointer is at this point position, that so C is gonna be not going to be repeated, right? So I'm gonna take the difference between the left and the right pointer is gonna be, the difference is gonna be 2 minus 0 is 2 plus 1 is 3, and it's gonna be maximized to this 3, right? But when my right pointer is gonna be at this position, that, so as you can see, A is gonna be repeated, right? So that means I have to remove the left, right? I have to remove A from this, right? I have to remove A from this set, right? So I have to remove A from here, and I will move the left pointer to this position. Then, as you can see, now A is not going to be in this unique set, right? So I can add it to to the set. Then I can just take the difference between the right and the left. As you can see, the right and the left, the right is at index of 3, and the left is at index 1, and the difference is going to be 2, and plus 1 is going to be 3. So this is not going to be changed, right? is the three is not going to be changed, right? So my answer so far is gonna be three, and the right is gonna be out of outbound. Then my answer is gonna be three. So the time complexity solved this way is gonna be O of n, and the space complexity is also gonna be O of n. So I'm going to solve this problem this way. So let's go to the implementation. So first I'm gonna define my set, right? So I have an empty set, then I have left pointer, let's say. The left pointer points initially 0. And for let's define first n is the length of the string. I'm gonna have this for right in range of n if the left pointer while the left while s at the right is in unique. If it is in unique, we have to pop it, right. We have to pop this that's a repeated character before adding the string, the character in the right pointer. So we have to remove, right. So unique. So we have to remove the unique to remove. We have a function you remove in set. So it's from the left, right. We have to remove all of the characters where this left pointer points, right. Then we will move this one, and once we have done this, we can add it to unique, right. And so right, we'll add this to this one, and we're gonna have longest, right. A variable called longest initially was 0. Its length was initially 0, right. Then longest is gonna be max of each point we have to maximize, right. Longest is gonna be maximized. It's gonna be the difference between the left and the right pointer in plus one, and we have to return them. We have to return longest, right? Longest substring we have so far. So as you can see, the time complexity is gonna be time complexity is gonna be of n, and space complexity is gonna be is is gonna be this complexity is gonna be of n, right? Because we are just adding them into a set, right? In the worst case, we can add all of them, right? So the time complexity is gonna be of n, the space is gonna be of n. So so let's see if this works the given test cases or not. So as you can see, passed for all of them. Let's see if it works for. So as you can see, passed all for all the test cases. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. It will help me a lot.